Hey everybody, it's Cam back to do another video. This one is a card that I'm making for my husband for his birthday tomorrow. And I'm going to try to do a masculine card. I'm not too good at masculine cards, so we will see how it turns out. There's a new to me technique that I've been wanting to try using a brayer, and I just bought a brayer yesterday, so I get to try this. So it is with the Cupcake and a brayer. And I'm going to use this folder from the Cupcake, and it doesn't have a name, but it's got cupcakes all over it, so there you go. Move everything out of the way here so I don't hopefully make a mess. I'm gonna make a mess, but try to minimize what I get it on. Okay, so the way this works is you put the ink with a brayer onto the Cupcake folder on the side that has the writing. So that's the side that sticks up, I think. No, it's the side that's down. So the negative side? I don't know how that works. Anyway, the side that has the writing on it with your brayer. So take your brayer and ink it up, and don't just roll it back and forth. Roll it and lift it, roll it and lift it, and roll it and lift it, so it gets on the whole, all around it. And you're just going to, same thing, roll it, lift it, roll it, lift it. Do that several times so you have lots of ink everywhere. I don't need ink everywhere because I'm not using the whole length of this, I'm using the whole width of it wherever I end up, so I want to make sure I get it all the way out to both sides really, really good. Kind of just turn the middle is all that I'm going to use. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. That was my mother-in-law, so I had to answer that. I was supposed to go help her with her washer tonight, and I totally spaced it out. So she said she's okay. She already did a load. She got a new washer and dryer today. It's just like mine, so I was going to help her because it's one of the front loaders, and she thought it was going to be rocket science, but it wasn't. She figured it out just fine. And I, of course, made a mess, but it's okay because I'm not going to use that far top edge. So I just finished inking this up, lots of ink all over it. And I'm going to put that to the side and clean it later and hope that I don't make more of a mess. Okay, so now I'm going to take my piece of paper that I'm using for my card. It is a piece of white cardstock that is cut at 3 1/4 by 5 because it's going to be my second layer of my card. And I did that because I wanted my cupcakes going across the card, and that was the only way I could make it fit, and even then it's going to be really tight. So, alright, I'm going to put it right there. Close that down. I think I'm upside down. Turn it over, doesn't matter, but make my Cupcake up here. Open this guy up. I'm going to put in A plate, a B plate, my folder, my B plate. It's all in there. Okay. Then of course my handle is away from me, so I'm trying to make it as difficult as I can on myself. So, and that back and forth once. Let's see what we got. I'm doing this on video, so I hope it comes good. I don't know. Sorry, that was loud. Put that down there and hope I don't break my leg over it when I get up. Yeah, I don't like that. Actually, it's okay. It's kind of not all filled in. I could have put more ink, but I put my cupcake that I'm making with my Cricut right over the top of that, and I think we'll be fine. So, okay, move all that out of the way, and then I'm going to move this all out of the way. Clean that off really quick. Some diaper wipes. Okay, so now let's adhere our cupcakes down, hope that's dry, to our piece of black cardstock that I have here. I don't think that's dry. This side is. Just some ATG tape on there. I'm going to put one down the middle too, just because that's embossed, so it's not going to stick as well. Then I'm going to put that down as straight as I can, so there's a little edge all the way around. And then usually I would maybe put a ribbon around it right here, but since it's for my husband, I'm trying to keep it, you know, I don't want it too pretty. So I just want him to know I was thinking about him today and on his birthday tomorrow. So that's one of the last things he said today, was before he left for work, was don't buy me anything. But if you want to make me a card, you can make me a card, but don't buy me anything. So too late. Those blues aren't the best of a match, but he's colorblind, so we're okay. He's really colorblind with blues, so he may even think it matches. That's terrible, isn't it? Okay, there's that. Then I cut out on my Cuttlebug, or no, not my Cuttlebug, on my Cricut, the cupcake from the Cricut Artiste Philosophy, not Philo, boy am I tired, the Cricut Artiste cartridge. I cut out the cupcake, and I'm going to stamp that. I think I'm going to do the cupcake itself. How do I want to do this? I'm going to do a cupcake in a light brown. This is cashmere. And then I'm going to do the paper of the cupcake in a light blue, lighter blue. Clean that off real quick here. I'm messy. I have ink everywhere tonight. This is my last one tonight, though. I want to make sure I get this done so it's ready in the morning when he wakes up before he leaves for work. So the paper's in blue, and yes, I just stamped that on my, I'm going to stamp that again on the other side. Now that's really hard to see, so move it off. That's better. A little bit, not perfect. Okay, and then one more stamp on that. we're gonna do the topping in the darker chocolate. So it's a chocolate cupcake. I'm gonna just try to ink up the top of my stamp here so I don't continue making messes here, maybe. Alright, so that I can see this, because it's hard enough, the angle that I'm sitting at, to do this without putting my head on top of it. Is that gonna match up? I think so. So when you're doing it, you know, stand up and get a better view, because I would have my head right in the video if I try to get a better view. That's okay. Alright, now I'm also going to stamp this candle a couple times, I think. Once in chocolate. And once in, do I want yellow or orange? We'll do yellow. I'm just going to do the flame part there. Okay. Close all these up before I end up getting ink on more things than I already have. Okay, now I'm going to cut these candle pieces out real quick. I won't torture you too bad. I'll try to be quick about it and it won't be perfect here. All I need is around that. So it got like super cold here in Colorado past couple days. So I'm not liking it. It's supposed to be nice again next week. So that's pretty typical Colorado though. If you don't like it, stick around a little while because it'll change. Changes usually quicker than that, but okay. There's my little candle flame. I just realized I'm not quite done with my stamps yet. Okay, I'll fix that in a minute. Let's get this guy put together. And let's get our happy birthday stamped. Let's do that in chocolate so it pops off that blue a little bit. So it doesn't get lost in all that blue. I'm going to stamp it like this. Because my disc has a squeak in it. And I don't want to make you guys listen to that. So just do it that way. Wipe off around the edges. Looks like it's inked pretty good. Okay. And then flip this so you have it going the same as the stamp. That does not look right to me. And a good thing because I didn't have enough ink on my stamp anyhow. So it goes like, how does it go? It goes like that. But I messed it up. Doesn't it? Surely does. So let me grab another one. It just doesn't look quite right. I'm gonna go look at that. I'll be right back. I might have cut the wrong cutout. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I don't want to torture you with the mundane behind the scenes things that I do. So I went and cut another of the piece for the ribbon out on my Cricut and stamped it and got it where I wanted it. I had to put my head over, you know, to see where I wanted it. So anyway, that's what I did. Then I decided to forget the candle because once I put a cupcake on there, there's no room for a candle. So I'm going to just use both of my cupcake pieces, both cupcakes, and one will be pieced and one won't be pieced. So I'm just going to put all that together and we'll be done. So pretty quick and easy little card. That's what I like about that Artiste cartridge, is there's so many things you can do that don't take very long at all. So if you're pressed for time, you can get something done really quick that still looks really nice. People are still going to be impressed with your stuff, I think. I don't know, maybe. People like homemade, even if it's not super perfect. They still appreciate the thought and the work that you put into it. So I popped that little guy up right there. So he gets 2 cupcakes. He's diabetic, so he'll like that. He'll like that little treat. Since he won't get to eat any, he can have them on his card, right? Cupcakes everywhere. So I'm gonna put that one next to it. Kind of gets lost in all that blue, doesn't it? I'm learning as I go. Should have used different colors. Should have used, I don't know, a yellow maybe. He likes blue and yellow together. I might come back and redo that later. I just wanted to finish this up so I could get it posted tonight before he gets home from work. So I'm going to put that right on top of that so the icing's like falling over. I need to put another pop dot back there because it's too thick. It won't sit right. There we go. That's better. Okay, and then I'm going to do one more thing, and I might regret this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry. I was getting some stickles. So I think I'll do the light blue. Let these dry overnight. So I'm just filling in all the little sparkles. On his card. And the brown ones, I don't think I have brown stickles. So I will find my clear stickles and be back. Again, sorry. Okay, can't find my stickles, my clear stickles. I can find pink and green and red and silver, but no, just clear, so those browns will show through. So I'm just going to leave it like that. He'll love it. He'll be happy that he got a card, that he got a homemade card made with lots of love. So I won't torture you guys anymore tonight. Hope you guys have a good night, good day, good weekend. I really only get to do these on the weekends, so I smeared my stickles, didn't I? I'll have to fix that. Bummer. Bummer. That was going to be really cute. I'll be back. Okay, so I fixed my stickles. It was a quick fix. They were still wet, so I just took a baby wipe, wiped them off, re-stickled, and I know what happened was when I opened up the card to stamp my inside sentiment to him. So there's another tip for you. Don't do that. Another do as I say, not as I do tip. I might have to start a list of those. So anyway, like I said, I only really get to do these on the weekends. So I hope that you guys will stick around when you don't see anything coming up during the week, that I'm still here. I'm still going to do them on the weekends, but that's probably about it. I also want to show you the giveaway that I'm going to do. I talked about this in my last video, but in case you didn't see it, I have 26 YouTube subscribers as of now, which is October 6, 2012. I'm shooting to get 100. I know some people have thousands, but I'm going to be happy with 100. So when I hit 100, I'm going to give away this stamp. It's brand new. It is the stamp of the month from September, Fall Favorites. It's got the Scarecrow, Pig of the Patch, the pumpkin, fall, a tag that you can cut out on the Cricut with some little sayings you can put on it, all of that. And I'm also going to give away to my 100th subscriber this stamp here, which is a double stamp, that side and that side. I've made a couple cards with these. If you want to go back through and look at them, I've made a couple cards using both of these stamps. So I'm going to give that away to my 100th subscriber. I am also going to, I have a couple extras of these that I ordered last month when I was ordering my personal stuff. I tacked on extras of these. So, as well as my 100th subscriber, I'm also going to randomly pick a subscriber using the random.org, it's called. You can just go there and you put in 1 through 100 or 1 through 10,000, and it picks a random number for you. Then I'll just count down off the list. It won't be in order of how you subscribed, because that's not the way that YouTube lists them. So I will randomly pick a person who will also get both of these stamp sets. So hope that you subscribe. If you want to subscribe and you don't want these stamps, then that's okay too. You can let me know that you're just subscribing because you want to be tortured on my videos, or you can get them and pay it forward to somebody else who could use them. I'm sure that you might have a loved one or a friend or somebody who wants to stamp and could use these stamps. So I'll send them to you anyway if you want them. So thank you for watching. Hope you come back for more, and I will try to do some more tomorrow. Bye-bye.